My life's always kind of a mess. I was raised as a Roman Catholic. Growing up, it was Jesus hates you because of all the things that you do. When I was old enough to move out of home, I kind of just altogether turned my back on these things, and I said I don't need any godly things in my life. And it was quite a disaster. It was quite messy. There was a lot of depression in my life. There was a lot of anxiety in my life. There was constantly me sabotaging relationships and friendships because I just didn't know proper love. I didn't have that before I met Jesus. I was always just kind of, very crass about everything. It was a very angry time in my life as well. There was suicidal attempts, plenty of alcohol, plenty of bad decisions. It was a very messy time in my life, very lonely time in my life, very lost and confused time in my life. When I first got orders to Green Bay, Wisconsin, I was like, what is in Green Bay, Wisconsin? That I have to go there as an active duty naval person. I didn't know what was gonna be in store for me here, but I was like, well, just another duty station, just another place. Blake, a huge important person in my life, decided, hey, let's take the kids to church. He grew up in church. He grew up, with the amazing love of Jesus and all of these things. And I always said, no, I really just don't want to. It was a very hard battle with just trying to struggle with everything going inside me and everything that I had learned that was so wrong. Also kind of giving it something inside me, wanting to give it another try, just wanting to find something that would fill the hole. But I started coming to Central with the kids, and Blake and the kids loved it. And, I just kind of was like, okay, well, it's just another thing to add to my to-do list. Go to church on Sunday and check it off. And that's kind of what it was for the first few weeks that I was here, actually. I remember Pastor James had some words to say. He had said a prayer, and in that moment, I just, my list was gone, and my other thoughts were gone, and I just actually listened to the words he was saying, and he spoke about the love that Jesus has for us. And I'd never, this unconditional love that he has for us no matter what, and I had never heard it in that way before. Growing up, his love for us was conditional on whether you do you're a certain person or you're not. That's the conditional love that there was. So I had never heard it like that before, and it was very refreshing. It was a peace kind of that came over me at that point in time. I didn't know what to do other than cry. And that's what happened. I started crying because I realized I've missed out on this for so long in my life. This kind of just love and peace that just washes literally all over you, that comforts you in a sense. Little by little, it was like, wow, this is very different. This is what God is really all about. He does love me, because if he didn't, what am I doing here after, trying to not be here twice already, and I'm still here. People were very surprised in my life. I went out and I bought my very first Bible that I've ever had in years, and I started reading the Word, and I started, listening and taking it in. He is a loving God, a merciful God, a powerful God that, he gives us everything that we need. It's been the best kind of, couple of years of my life since I've come to actually have a relationship with the Lord, and it's amazing. I don't know how I did it without him, and without knowing him this long, to be honest. I want to give myself and my life fully to the Lord, and I want to set that example for my children to follow as well. My name is Maria Brocato, and I'm here to publicly proclaim that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior.